So what's the latest with the Trump FBI raid, which is very funny, by the way, extremely funny events. I think it's kind of interesting that like Trump, like, you know, like any US president, Trump is like just a massive criminal. But the only thing that they have the balls to actually go after him for is that he took some documents some classified documents out of the White House to his house. That's the most they can go for him for, because doing anything more than that would involve admitting that basically every US president ever is a massive fucking criminal. It's also incredibly, it's such a Donald Trump thing. Like, you know, it's true. It's absolutely true that he did this. Not that it's bad to take classified documents out of the US government. I don't give a shit. You know, if you want to steal classified documents from the USA, you have my approval. You have my blessing. If anyone wants to do it, whether you're Donald Trump, Barron Trump, or like some random waiter serving Trump's order of fucking McDonald's hamburgers to the White House because he likes that for his catering, steal classified documents from the US government. I approve of that. But the thing that is so funny about this to me is it's such a Donald Trump thing. You know that it's true. You know that he did it because Donald Trump would absolutely do this. Donald Trump is the kind of guy who would receive a document marked like classified, cannot be removed from this room, cannot be seen by anyone else, and he'd be like, "Oh, this is for me. This is for me. This is mine. I'm going to take it home and frame it to be like, I had access to classified documents once. I want to put it on the wall at Mar-a-Lago." By the way, I had no idea that he actually lives at Mar-a-Lago. I thought it was like a resort that he owned or something. He actually lives in a place named Mar-a-Lago. I guess the golf course is technically his yard. Jesus Christ, man. No, it says he used the mansion as a residence, but now he converted it into a club. Oh, he lives in a private quarters in a separate, closed-off area of the house and grounds. Okay, so it's not all his house, just a part of it. But, like, it's so Trump. It's legitimately so Trump. He would definitely just take classified documents home, not even maliciously. He just wouldn't realize that he's not supposed to do it. He'd probably frame them, put them on the wall as like a memento. Like, yeah, I was the president of the United States once. I was the president. I had access to this once, this classified information about our coup in Venezuela. They gave that to me. I was allowed to read it once. It's so Trump. It's great. It's just sad that he's not being raided for something that far more impactful. Like, for example, the fact that he was the US president, for one, that's a cause for a fucking international commando operation. Get him into the fucking Hague as soon as possible. Get him on trial there, ASAP. It's a shame that, like, what he's being raided for is just something really boring. He took some boxes of White House records. Who cares, man? I don't give a shit about that. And it's incredible that, like, for one, that liberals seem to think this is some sort of incredible epic expose on Trump. Everyone already knows that Trump is dumb and that he would do things like this that ultimately don't really matter at all. Unless you're like, oh my God, Donald Trump violated the sanctity of official government, US government documents, in which case no one can save you. At that point, your brain is barely functioning, and the only way to save you is some sort of lobotomy. And then there's the opposite end, which is like the conservatives who are like, oh my God, I can't believe the FBI raided Trump's house to get a bunch of inconsequential documents that Trump hilariously thought he was allowed to bring home back. Like, they're legitimately outraged over this. It's literally nothing. It reminds me of like when there was like the fucking Robert Mueller investigation of Trump years ago, and everyone was like, Trump is fucking finished, Trump is fucking finished, Trump is fucking finished. And then of course nothing happens. And there's still a podcast called Mueller She Wrote, and people got tattoos of his fucking name. Liberal fucking wine moms got tattoos of him on their tits and shit. Tattoos of his name on their tits and shit. And now no one remembers who he is. But just because he investigated Trump once, it did nothing to him. Because they didn't find fucking shit. Because they're liberals. They're incapable of meaningful critique of even the most heinous right-wingers like Trump. How old is he? He must be like almost 80. How is he still alive, honestly? He's 80 and like clearly obese. He's going to be 78 in the next election? Or when he would take office, he would be 78. So it's going to be 80-year-old Donald Trump against like 98-year-old Joe Biden.
Communism is based.
Holy shit, man. What's going to happen here is nothing. This is not going to hinder Trump at all. It's actually, if anything, it's probably going to make him more popular because his idiotic supporters are legitimately riled up by this. Like, oh my God, I cannot fucking believe they are raiding Trump's house because he's a fucking idiot who didn't realize he's not supposed to take classified documents home. I'm going to use it like as a campaign thing. Communist witch hunt against true American patriots. And he's going to win, too. He's going to fucking win. If you live in the US, get out already. It's already bad enough, but You know, if you thought the Balkans were a funny country, you know, a country that elects Donald Trump twice is obviously objectively funnier. All of this is just fucking ridiculous. It's so ridiculous as to be funny. And the people on either side who are taking it they're taking it incredibly seriously. They're all stupid. They're two sides of the same incredibly stupid, over-exaggerated, like, American political coin. And neither of them realize that they're the bad guys when both of them are. Classic American politics stuff. There are people out there with tattoos of Robert Mueller on their ass. There are men out there who have gone on Tinder dates with women, taken their pants off, and found a tattoo of Robert Mueller on their pussy, and had to have tried not to laugh. I mean, if I went on a date with someone and I found out they had a Robert Mueller tattoo, I would become celibate. I would cut my balls off, because clearly horniness would be leading me down some dark paths if that happened.